Here is the testimonial he wrote after I taught him how to write one. Pictures create memories that will forever be with us. Graduating without pictures won't even give me a proof to talk about my educational journey. I spoke about a shoot with Clement where he arranged both a shoot in the studio and on campus. Taking pics and not even imagining the outcome, but the end result is more than perfect. I will always recommend Clement any day, anytime. Now, this is Maxwell. I went to school with Maxwell, high school, and then he got a chance to go to the university and then he graduated. I did not go to the university. So he graduated and then reached out to me and we had a shoot. A great photo session at that, I should say. And he did not know how to write a testimonial. So I taught him how to do that and then he wrote this down. So why am I recording this episode? Recently, I wanted to have it written down, a statement testifying to my qualifications. I wanted some of my favorite clients to write testimonials down for me. I was getting great reviews until one said he had no idea what a testimonial was, and I had to help him write one. So I did. A testimonial is a formal statement testifying to someone's character and qualifications. This helps you land clients in the future when they read this on your website. When they read the testimonials on your social media or website, they know what you are capable of. You do not praise yourself as the photographer. Your clients do that. You should allow your clients to do that. And this is what prospects want to see. Now, the purpose of a testimonial is to show the potential customer or the prospect that other customers were happy using your service or product. The more your satisfied customers are reliable, the more the testimonial is trustworthy. What this means is that you want real testimonials, not something you just write down without real people. A photographer does not write his own testimonials. He allows his clients to do that. Here is how to help your clients write a good testimonial about you or about your service. First, do not make the mistake of writing testimonials yourself. I've already mentioned this. Most businesses do this where they write a testimonial on their website without faces and names. They are liars and crooks. Nobody wants that. You want your testimonial to be as real as possible. This is how you can help them. Now, thing 2 would be tell them to write about the thing 1, because since the first point wasn't really how to help your client, but then to help you not to make a mistake. So thing number 1 is that tell your clients, your favorite clients, to write about the kind of photographer they were looking for. This is how you are going to help them to write a better testimonial about you. So this is easy to write. What kind of photographer were they looking for before they hired you? A portrait photographer, a newborn photographer, a wedding photographer. What drew you to the photographer? What drew you to them after settling on the niche they wanted? Colors, composition. How did you find the photographer? How did they get to find you? Now, thing number 2 would be that tell them to write about why they chose you. Now, this might be a game changer, maybe not. It all depends on the client. Did they hire you because of your services or they hired you because you owned a camera? I remembered someone recommended my services to a student who just graduated with his master's. And then when he reached out to me, he was like, yo, I need a photographer. I need a photographer to cover my graduation, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, yo, man, do you need a photographer or you want me to photograph your graduation? I get the point here, because most of the times people just reach out to you because you own a camera or somebody told them that you're a good photographer. They have not even seen your work. So they are not really bothered, and you are also not bothered until you finish the work, and then they look at your work and they go like, please, can you change this? Can you make the colors this way? No, always let the prospect see your work before they choose you. This is important. People are always looking for a why. They are looking for a purpose. Why are others using this product or your services? What is so different? Why do you stand out from the competition? Why should I choose you and not the other guy? People love different, and your client's perspective is valuable when it comes to this. Now, thing number 3 is tell them to write about what they enjoyed the most photographing with you. How did they feel during the photo session? Did you tell jokes? If you told jokes they could not forget, I bet they will want to write that. They can also share what they were nervous about. It's all about being real and sharing what really happened on the day when you two worked together. Thing number 4. Tell them to write what they got out of the photo session. Now, it's all about results. The client is always thinking result. The prospect comes to you because of the results you provide, not necessarily because of the time you spend with them. Okay, you spent 5 hours with them and the photos you deliver are the most boring things they've ever seen in their lives. They pay for the most amazing photos. So, what did they get out of the photo session? Let them talk about the end result. How did you feel, or how did they feel when receiving the pictures, the prints, the album? How did they turn out? Let them write about this. Ask them to write about this. Thing number 5, is this 5? I don't know. Probably, yeah, I think 5. Did they have any issue with your service? Now, this is a review, all right? Let them contact you. A testimonial isn't always going to be glamorous. Not all clients are going to be happy all the time, but a bad review is only there to shape you for the future client or for your future clients. Tell them, all right, in the testimonial, this is the last point number 6. Tell them to write about who they will recommend your services to. This will mostly be niche based. Be the best in your niche and have a great customer relationship. If you are great in technique and lack good social skills, you are still going to fail as a photographer. That is just that. You want to always be good when it comes to communicating. I'm sure I'm going to be making more episodes on this particular topic, communicating or communication as a photographer. Now I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you for checking out this episode. If this brought you value, please be sure to follow me on Instagram and then subscribe to this YouTube channel. It helps a lot. It also encourages me. And if you're new here, I'm Clement Eastwood and I am behind the Artist Shire. I'm a photographer and I am an author who have published 3 books already, 2 on photography and 1 Christian book. And my mission basically is to educate photographers. I'm going to leave a link in the description so you can have access to my books on photography and the other book. Thank you and see you in the next episode.